I wish I could say good morning to you all, but due to a very unfortunate alarm mishap, it is certainly not morning. It is barely even the afternoon anymore. I'm very annoyed with myself and disappointed that I managed to sleep away most of the day. Even though I went to bed at around 8:30 in the morning, I really wanted to get a head start of the day and get a couple of things done, which we are going to struggle tremendously to get done today. Yeah, it is what it is. We just got to move on, and seeing as it is kind of late in the afternoon now, I am starving, so first plan of action is to get some food before we proceed with any plans whatsoever. Okay, so we have arrived at our dinner lunch hybrid spot, or brunch dinner hybrid spot, and decided to get a starter and a main. So on the menu I looked and they have traditional Czech cabbage soup, the beautiful presentation and pouring of it. It looks and smells incredible. Here it is. You can see the cabbage over there, and I assume that that's sour cream. We get some cabbage soup, obviously, as you can expect, Pilsner. I'm going to devour this. It looks amazing, and then we've got a really cool main course that's a new meal that I haven't had yet as well. Well, for starters, I wasn't really expecting to hear Dolly Parton in a Czech bar. Anyway, our main course is here and it looks phenomenal. So what we've got here is braised beef neck in a forest mushroom sauce with, of course, the usual dumplings. These are slightly different dumplings, but looks phenomenal, and cannot wait to tuck into this.
Hands held high, raise them up to the sky, never let them low, only thought you should know. Hands held high, raise them up to the sky, never let them know. Go. I got about 100 reasons to leave the party, but I will not. Got a lot of meetings to get to you in a minute.
Okay, just had a quick stop inside, like sort of a souvenir style store, to get a miniature Czech alcohol bottle. So as some of you may remember, I collect one miniature bottle, in some cases more than one, from every country I visit. So I try to get an authentic alcohol from the country I visit. For example, is in Mauritius, I got Mauritian made rum, so I try to get that, and it's a cool little collection to have. Just strolling around the streets now, admiring the beautiful architecture and the facades of every building. It's so old European style and just beautiful to look at.
First name, put your hands in the air. Hands held high, raise them up to the sky, never let them low, only thought you should know. Hands held high, raise them up to the sky, never let them low, only thought you should know. Hands held high, raise them up to the sky, never let them low, only thought you should know. Hands held high, raise them up to the sky, never let them low. Go, go, go. I'm independent, I write them into my pen. If you want to party,
so I decided to stop in at this little coffee shop, Basics Coffee, before proceeding with the rest of the night. It looks very likely that I'm going to be doing a pub crawl tonight, so very excited. It's going to be loads of fun. It was coordinated through Hostelworld. So for those of you who don't know what Hostelworld is, that's kind of the app that I use to book all my hostels throughout the world. It sets you up in a whole bunch of chats within your hostel, within your city, different subcategories within the city, like partying, food, things like that, that everyone who's in the area from a different country can chat. So someone sent that they wanted to do that tonight, got everyone's Instagram handle, and hopefully it's going to be fun and see what it's like. But first things first, some coffee to get some energy. I also find it kind of interesting that some places charge for alternative milk and some places don't, which is a bit annoying when they do, because the cost doesn't go up as much as they charge. As we come to expect in Prague, very flavorful coffee. Most places use quite a dark roast, so very punching flavors. overall, very good. So right now I'm standing in front of one of Prague's most unique, mesmerizing and recognizable modern sculptures, and that is the Franz Kafka Floating Head, designed by Czech architect David Cerny. This 11-meter tall kinetic masterpiece is made up of 42 stainless steel layers that rotate independently in the shape of Franz Kafka's face, a literary icon in Czech history. Right in front of it, as we have become accustomed to, is a small Christmas market. Okay, unfortunately, I'm not bringing my gimbal out to a pub crawl, so you're gonna have to deal with the shakiness of my hand and walking along cobblestones. Very cool. We are doing the pub crawl from Hostelworld and walking now to meet the group, wearing my dad's jacket for the first time. I don't think a hoodie is much appropriate for a pub crawl, so I thought, let me bring the jacket, and so far so good. It is exceptionally comfortable and warm, and hopefully they'll have like a coat check-in as they do at King's, where we can just check it in and then wear Alexander McQueen t-shirt, low-key flex. Yeah, very excited. Tonight's gonna be the night that we go out partying, and then tomorrow night likely gonna play poker throughout the night, because the following day we are catching a train to Budapest. So that's gonna be a very cool, about a 5-hour train ride, so very easy to just sleep on that train ride. Don't need to waste time sleeping when I could be playing poker, hopefully crushing it, and very excited for that. If in the unlikely case I do manage to find a poker game in Budapest, I'll add the footage to the vlog, but so far we've got a very good day tomorrow, booked some very cool tours, and hopefully we can get up on time for tomorrow. So it turns out that the pub crawl did not get enough demand and was unfortunately cancelled, but I still decided to come to this bar. Very cool place, a lot of foosball tables, and these booths are so unique. It's these tiny little cramped booths with writing engraved on the wall, and you can see I'm on the second floor here, but it is very interesting getting up here. So that's what it looks like. Hopefully that video doesn't look too bad, but gonna finish up here, and then luckily the owner of the pub crawl was kind enough to give me a bangle for the club that the pub crawl was gonna go to afterwards. I'm gonna check out the club afterwards, and hopefully that's a lot of fun, and we can can get some stuff done there. Okay, just split up from the group that I was with. So I'm staying at the Roadhouse Hostel, and I kind of joined along with the Madhouse Hostel group. That is more the party-oriented hostel, but sister hostel of mine. And usually I would have opted to stay there, but I knew that with the poker, I wanted a more quiet environment for much-needed rest when I have it. But yeah, they all love the hostel. Super fun group of people, and it's slightly drizzling. That's the only reason why I'm wearing a hood. But that's it for today. I had a super fun night, but really missed the poker tonight. I'm super eager to play poker tomorrow, and that's it for tonight. I will see you all for an action-packed day tomorrow. Got lots planned and some really fun stuff coming up. So good night, see you all tomorrow.